Hey guys, my name is Shazanae and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tag video for you guys and it's called the I Love Summer tag and it's almost the end of summer. I cannot believe how fast it went, but I actually love fall and I hate winter. I love fall and I cannot wait for Halloween, so I'm actually pretty excited that summer's almost over. We had kind of a cooler summer, so it wasn't tremendously hot and humid and miserable. We had a couple of those days, but overall it was pretty tolerable. So anyways, I have, like I said, this tag for you guys is about 12 questions, so I'm just gonna jump right in. I tag you guys. You can, if you make a video, you can leave it on my Twitter if you want, or just leave down in the comments that you made a video. I would love to see them. So I hope you guys enjoy this tag. Okay, so the first question is favorite bronzer for summer. Now, I don't have a specific favorite bronzer for the summer. A lot of my money goes towards like home decor and the baby now. So I don't actually spend a ton of money on makeup products, but I've been kind of easing myself into it a little bit more, so I'm definitely more of a drugstore person. So this has been my tried and true summer everyday summer, winter, fall, spring bronzer. I believe it's from Physicians Formula. It's Glow Boosting Pressed Bronzer, medium to dark. I've gotten the light to medium one before, and even though I'm more of a fair skinned person, like I'm not super light, but I'm also not very tan at all. Excuse my boobs too. I felt like that bronzer was a little bit too light for my skin. However, you see that I've hit pan. This is, I believe, my second rebuy of this. I've had this since high school. I've used this since high school, and now I'm 21, so I forgot how old I was for a second. So it is a repurchase. I'm trying not to blind you guys with the mirror. But it does have shimmer in it. I know that's a pretty important piece of information for people because I know a lot of people don't like shimmery bronzers. And I'm actually thinking about looking into a bronzer to use for the fall and winter time because, you know, during the spring and summer I like the glittery, I like the glow, I like using highlighters, but it might look a little bit crazy during the winter time. So I do probably want to try to find a bronzer that's matte, but I kind of want your guys' opinion. I've heard a lot about you know, Laguna, or pretty much I'm just gonna go to Sephora and take a look at all different kinds of bronzers and just kind of swatch them on my hand and everything. My neighbor is driving down the street backwards. But as of right now, I love this bronzer, but like I said, it does have shimmer in it. That's kind of what it looks like on my middle finger. It's not too dark, it's not too light. And I feel like you can kind of use a heavy hand on this bronzer and get away with it. I know some bronzers, once you put it on, it's like, oh my gosh, that is way too much, and it's really hard to blend out and get off your face. With this, I think it's very buildable and it doesn't go on automatically really streaky, and it blends really nicely. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm using it today. I use it every day, so that's the bronzer. Question 2. You're relaxing on a hammock on a tropical island. Ooh. What are you sipping on? Now, as I just mentioned a second ago, I am 21, so I am legally able to purchase and drink alcohol here in the United States. But because I'm pregnant, I still haven't gotten that opportunity because I was like 6 months, 7 months pregnant by the time my birthday came around. So I haven't really been able to necessarily experiment on tropical drinks, like alcoholic drinks. I don't like pina colada. I know that. I don't like pineapple or coconut. But I know I do like anything strawberry, so probably like maybe a strawberry daiquiri. But I'm not really sure because, like I said, I haven't really been able to experiment on it. So, but anything non-alcoholic, I really love like lemonade. I'm so boring, but I love Simply Lemonade. And I like water, but only if it's ice cold, like almost frozen cold. I don't like lemon water. I don't like lime water. I just like really, really cold water. And I also love chewing on ice. I don't know if that's really bizarre, but I love the feeling of chewing on ice. And I know it's terrible for your teeth, but I love it. So either a strawberry daiquiri or water or lemonade. Number 3 is favorite summer lip products. So I pulled out a couple of lip products from my collection, and the first one is the Balm. I'm sure you guys have seen this brand. You can get this at any drugstore. This color in particular, I'm not a huge fan on. I always find it difficult to find lip color for my lips. Like, I actually just bought this lip liner from Sally's Beauty Supply, and it's a little bit too dark for me. I think I'll swatch it. Like, it's really, really creamy, but it's just a little bit too red for me. I didn't really like it, unless I feel like I'm just not used to a lot of lip color, so it's like, oh my gosh, because that's actually really not that dark, but for me it is. But anyway, so this one was from the Balm. Not necessarily this color, but I really liked the color payoff of it. I like how it was pigmented, and I like creamy lipsticks. I like anything creamy. I don't like anything too matte because I feel like it dries out my lips too much. So this just glides on really nice, and comparing it to the lip liner, this is much more like muted. It's not like, ooh, in my face. I might actually put a little bit on. Seeing it. I don't know. Seeing it in the camera, it really doesn't look like too much color. I don't know. Anyways, I just really, really liked how it glides on. And the same thing goes for the other lip product that I pulled out, which is, I don't know if this has a specific brand name. I forget. I know they came out not that long ago. Believe it's from Maybelline. But this color is called Warm Me Up. And it's a really pretty, kind of nudie pink, like dusty rose color. But again, it's kind of more on that creamy side. And I'll swatch it next to the Balm. So it's definitely a little bit more of a pigmented color, more of like a lipstick. But again, I just really like the consistency. Consistency is extremely important to me when it comes to lip product, because I can't go all day with something that feels very uncomfortable for my lips. And if I'm not wearing a lip color on my lips during the summer, usually just a chapstick will do for me. But I don't like the chapsticks that kind of white out your lips. I like either my pregnancy diaries just finished rendering, so my voice just came on in the background. But usually I'll use like a very lightly tinted chapstick. I don't like using just plain old ones, but my lips get very dry in the summertime, and those are definitely a lifesaver. Number 4 is pool or beach. And I feel like most people would say beach, but I actually prefer the pool. I really enjoy swimming. I like walking around. I like staying active. I hate just lying out a blanket and sunbathing, basically. I get extremely bored very, very easily. I hate it. I honestly hate it. So if I do go to the beach, I end up walking like along the water a lot, or I'll try to go swimming, but the ocean is extremely cold year-round here. But I also am extremely guilty of people watching. Like, I'm so bad with it, and I'm never like, oh my god, like, that girl looks so disgusting in that bikini. I'm never, like, even in my head, I'm really not thinking that. I get very curious about what people look like, because they all, I don't know, they all look different. I don't know, that's weird. But anyways, I prefer a pool. I love to just go swimming and just to hang out with friends and not have a bunch of kids screaming around and a bunch of obnoxious boys hitting on girls. And it's just, I think a pool is so much better. Number 5 is summer equals crazy hair. What's your must-have styling product? Now, I actually don't use a lot of product in my hair. Besides like hairspray. So I actually have a hairspray that I use quite a bit, and it's from Garnier Fructis. It's the Full Control Anti-Humidity Hairspray with bamboo extract. This one is number 4 in strength-wise. And I also, to go along with that, my very hairy teasing comb. These two go hand in hand. I use these almost every day, whether I'm putting my hair up, which it's falling a little bit. I'm probably gonna pin that back up a little bit. But whether I'm putting my hair up or I'm leaving my hair down, if I'm curling it, if I'm straightening it, I'm constantly teasing it. And I know that's like so bad for my hair. Probably damaged the crap out of my hair. But I love big hair. I don't like flat hair. I like big hair. So these two products are definitely my go-to. Before this one, I had used the... Ow! I loved you. Before this one, I had used the Elnat Satin hairspray, which was awesome, but I just didn't happen to repurchase it. It wasn't like my tried and true, like I must get this hairspray again. So I just saw this one, picked it up. It works. It doesn't make your hair too crunchy. It's kind of like a flexible hold, which is nice. So I would say these two products. Okay, number 6 is sunbathing or fake tan, like which I prefer. So this kind of goes back to the beach question, well, the pool and beach question. I again hate just lying there and sunbathing, so I actually prefer to go fake tanning. And I used to go fake tanning a lot, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was just very relaxing just to sit there and know you're gonna get tan in like 15 minutes, because every time I try to tan at the beach, I burn. Like, I'd be in so much pain. And you burn at first when you go self-tanning, or yeah, self-tanning, like if you use a bed. And I know the horror stories about how bad they are for you and blah blah blah, but my salon was awesome. Even the spray tan I had gotten back when I went to prom in high school, it didn't leave me orange at all. So I just think you need to find like a really good salon, and it was so much more convenient just to go to the tanning salon, because I could go any time of the year, whether I had sun or if it was raining or whatever, I could still go and get a tan. So I actually really prefer fake tan. Number 7 is favorite nail polish of the summer. I change up my nail polish all the time. Literally, I want to say like every 4 days I'm changing my nails. I actually might have a tutorial coming out so soon-ish where I had like lavender nails with like a white tip. I just took that off and I just did this. I didn't put this in a nail tutorial, but if you want to see one, I guess I'll do one. But I don't have a necessary favorite color. I have a favorite brand, and that is Spoiled. I have a ton of nail polish. I actually think I have a nail polish collection video early in my YouTube video, so if you want to check that out, that should still be up. It'll be easy to find. I think it's like under the beauty category. But that nail polish collection hasn't gotten much bigger. I've gotten a few nail polishes before then, but I love China Glaze. I'm not huge in OPI. China Glaze was my more go-to, but it got really pricey. Like, it was like, you know, $7, $8, $9 for one little bottle. And I went to the drugstore when I bought that like beauty blender dupe that I did a review on. I saw these, and these were, I think, like $1.99 each. So I could get a bunch of these for the same price as one nail polish. And actually, these are actually a really nice color payoff. This is actually the exact color I have on my nails. Not that nail, but every other white nail. And I really like it. And it's cheap, and I could definitely expand my nail polish collection color-wise with this. So I want to go back so bad and buy a whole bunch of different colors, but I already have so many colors, so maybe I'll find some that I don't have. Number 8 is any summer traditions. Every summer is different for me. I never really like go anywhere specific because it's summertime. I would say that in August I usually go to Comic-Con, which might be a surprise to you guys. I'm actually interested in like role playing and dressing up and stuff. But I love Comic-Con. Last year I went as Laura Croft. It was actually my first year. And this year I was supposed to go again, but I'm pregnant, so I didn't want to go into labor if I was in Boston for the Comic-Con. So, and I wouldn't have fit into my costume very well. So I guess that would be a summer tradition, even though it just started last year. I wanted to go again so bad this year, so I know I'll be going next year and like the year after that. Every year that I'm not pregnant, I'll probably be going, so I guess that's a tradition. Otherwise, I just kind of try to, what's the word? Like, take advantage of summer. You know, everybody... I mean, everybody's out of school, you know, your friends are more around, most of them will come home for the summertime, so it's just a good time to try to get together with friends if you are gonna try, you know, the summertime. I definitely want to go to, like, concerts and stuff. I've only been, I think, to 2 in my lifetime, so not really necessarily traditions, but I always try to stay out and active, whether I'm on the lake or I'm swimming or I go to the beach or an amusement park or something. I always try to make like a highlight of my summer. Being pregnant was a highlight of this summer for me, having my little girl come here in about a week, so yeah. Number 9 is favorite summer scent, and along with makeup, perfume is something I very rarely purchase. I have been using, I have it in my car and I meant to grab it, but it's called Paris Amour that I got from Bath and Body Works. It comes in like a whole line. I do have the body butter, I had the regular hand lotion, and then I had like the body mist. But really, I mean, that was kind of like my go-to scent for a while, but that, like, anything kind of florally, is that florally? Yeah? That's the right word? Okay. Anything very light. I didn't like too much of a heavy perfume unless I was going out to somewhere like fancy or dinner or something, but for everyday use, I just kind of like that, like, if I walk by you, like, ooh, like, but it's not too overpowering. And I also really like Heavenly by Victoria's Secret. I had been using that perfume forever. My mom got me on it because she always wore very sexy, and then I wanted to go check out some of the other scents, and I love Heavenly. I love it so much, but it's a little bit more of a heavier perfume, so I would use that one more so if I was going out clubbing, and a lot of people would actually really compliment because you're so close with people that you can really, really smell it, so I'd actually like douse myself in the scent. It would be really, really strong when I left the house, but by the time I got to the place it would kind of like wear off a little bit, so it wasn't so crazy. But yeah, I would say anything, you know, light and on the florally side. Number 10 is favorite barbecue food. I've been to, I don't think I've been to any barbecues this summer, like actual barbecues. My baby shower was more of a barbecue style. It was in the backyard. We had the grill out and everything. It was a lot of fun. But I like hamburgers, I like hot dogs, I like steak, like I like anything that you would really cook on a grill. But I'm more of a side dish person. I could go the rest of my life without eating another piece of meat and honestly be perfectly happy. I love mashed potatoes, I love beans, I love just corn. That's really it for a vegetable. So I would like pack on side dishes onto my plate and maybe get one hot dog or like a couple pieces of steak, and I wouldn't even finish it, but all the sides would be gone. So I guess like I would say side dishes, which is a weird answer for a barbecue favorite food. 11 is summer-proof products. This question kind of confused me a little bit. I wasn't really sure what they were talking about, so I picked out 3 different products that I'm going to briefly talk about, which I guess you would say is like summer-proof, like heat-proof, whatever, like how to survive summer. And the first one is just deodorant, which I just use Secret. This one is the clear gel. It happens to be in So Very Summerberry. I don't know, I just like using this. I usually get this in the twin pack. I guess it works well. I don't have to use it every day, just like once in a while I'll just be like, ooh, I could use some deodorant. But it's definitely sweat proof. It just makes you feel fresh, and I keep one in my car in case I need a touch up, I guess. If I'm just kind of feeling like icky, I'll just throw some of this on. The next product is my face moisturizer, because my face is a combination of oily and dry, but more so dry. So I definitely can't go without some sort of moisturizer, and this one just happens to be face because it just gets really, really dry, especially like around my nose, like my cheeks a little bit, my chin, right in between my eyebrows. Even my eyebrows sometimes feel like I can see them flake and I'm like, oh. So definitely a face moisturizer. The one that I happen to use is just dual treatment moisturizer, oil free. And I guess it looks like that. So any kind of moisturizer is definitely a lifesaver. And the last product, I'm not even sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but it's called like jojoba oil or jojoba oil or jojoba oil. I don't really know, but it's by Desert Essence and the bottle looks like this. I've used a little less than halfway through the bottle, but I've had this for a while and this is my tried and true makeup remover. Now, if you have super oily skin, I probably wouldn't recommend this, but my face is combination and it works just fine. But not only is it my makeup remover, but if I feel like my face is just a little bit too dry, even after applying the moisturizer, I'll take like 1 drop of this and put it all over my face and sleep with it. I also put it in my hair sometimes. It helps like your scalp. Because I have a very dry scalp as well. This is just an amazing product. Seriously, a little tiny bit will go a long way. It can make you oily if you use too much. Too much of it. But I absolutely love this product, and again, it helps definitely with dry skin. And the last question is asking if I have summer vacations this year. The summer is almost over and I have not done a vacation, but I think next year me and my fiance are talking about possibly going on like a family cruise. So not necessarily this year, but maybe next year, we'll see. So guys, so that is the end of the tag. I hope you really enjoyed it. This summer was awesome, but I am really looking forward to the fall. Love the fall, and I have a lot of videos planning on coming out for you guys during Halloween, including a vlog around Salem, Massachusetts, where I dress up in an elaborate costume. That tutorial is also on my Facebook if you want to see what costume I'm talking about. But I'm so excited. Summer was awesome, but I am ready for the fall, so bring it on.